Guten Abend, mein Kameraden. Or, more correctly, and in theme, I suppose, Ohayou gozaimasu, Doshi Shokun. As we are, of course, going to be doing some more Mechwarrior today. The Communist and the Brit are, as always, late, mein Kameraden. Of course. Or, more correctly, because they're not people, they're not human beings. They're scum. Entirely so. But I figured I'd go live to begin with, as I'm sure they'll show up relatively soon, I can hope. Otherwise, this is going to be a chatting stream, I suppose. It's been a funny little week, this, too. Quite a lot of interesting little nonsense has been going on, hasn't it? The AI thing is quite fascinating. In fact, I look forward to the day I can replace Sargon and dev with an AI. That'll be far better. I can just call it communist and it laughs at me. There you go. That'll be a pretty good relative equivalent of dev at the very least. Let's see. Sargon was poking about a little while ago, so shouldn't be too long, hopefully. And yes, chat, I did see the last Total War DLC thing. I'm genuinely surprised they're still managing to find something to pump out, but I guess at this point they're basically just making shit up in the hopes that people will continue to buy it. And hey, they seem to be more or less correct, honestly. What are they? They're making up some more Chinese lords because, you know, they pretty much invented the entirety of Cathay in this version of Warhammer Fantasy. Which I'm not actually opposed to. It's like, okay, fine, you know, Games Workshop wasn't going to do anything with this, so, you know, go ahead. The one thing that does annoy me, of course, is that it has nothing to do with Cathay in the lore. Cathay is not ruled by a literal dragon, goddammit. That is his title. He's not actually a dragon. He's not actually a god. Because, well, dragons like that aren't actually all that common in Warhammer, unsurprisingly. It's supposed to be a title. Not to mention the fact that Cathay isn't really that much of a superpower, and it certainly isn't the bright, happy, fun, duppy place that is portrayed as in current Total War Warhammer. In fact, it is currently under massive threat from Ogla Khan and his Wolf Boys. If anything, it should be an empire on the verge of collapse, just like the empire in the old world. And speaking of an empire on the verge of collapse, hello, Sargon. Oh, I can't hear you. Give me a second.
Perhaps decades ago.
There we go. I can hear you now.
Oh, good. Can you give me a sound test, please?
Sound test, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. Okay.
I am glad you have embraced the collapse of the British Empire.
What, I mean, that happened ages ago.
The few scraps of it that still stands.
Yeah. I'm kind of tired of the British establishment trying to play like they're an empire still. It's like, come on, this is clearly over. It's okay, guys.
Are you on the right microphone? You sound worse quality than usual for some reason.
Well, I'm on a headphone microphone.
Ah, okay, fine.
I'm just gonna make sure it's on the right one.
Right.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, it's not as good as the normal one. It's not too bad, so.
Yep, that's fine. Just checking.
Yeah, so I'm visiting my parents at the moment.
Oh, having fun?
Yeah. It's every year I take the kids down to visit my parents for a week, just to get them away from my wife, to be honest, because she has to deal with them every day of the year for the rest of the year. So once a week, well, for 1 week in August, I take them down to my parents just to get them out of their hair.
It's good to have them build a bit of a relationship with their grandparents as well.
No, they love the grandparents. unbelievably happy to be here. I'm
sure.
fine, it's fine for me to be here. It's not a problem. It's just a tiring journey, really.
Long drive?
Well, no, I get the train. I've sent you an invite.
All right. Join. The whole extended family comes over here where I live a couple times a year. It's a 6-hour drive for the furthest ones away.
Oh, that'll be fun.
There we are. I have joined.
Okay.
Commie Dev is as ever fashionably late.
Who can be surprised?
There, as chat peruses a black screen as Streamlabs takes a second. There we are.
Yeah, I'll put us live.
Some more NIPPON steer.
I've been quite enjoying forcing people to use Twitch, actually.
Sadistic, but okay.
I get a lot of like our audience, like, oh, Twitch is a woke platform. I don't like using Twitch. It's like, yeah, that's kind of why it's good to use it, right?
It is absolutely a woke platform, but it is in a far worse economic position than YouTube, so it kind of just has to shut up and suck it.
Especially as we're not political. We're playing a video game. What the hell's wrong with you?
Mm-hmm. And the thing is,
so,
too, like,
why on earth would you not want to?
Twitch already bends all their own rules. Like, they literally invented the hot tub stream thing specifically because they're like, well, this violates our rules, but hot chicks in bikinis do earn a lot of money. To everyone's shock and surprise, no doubt.
What's Dev's Twitter?
God, he's got a... No, I think that's dead.
Well, it still seems to be up.
Oh, maybe that is the one. He told me about one of his ones that he'd abandoned and moved on to another one. Let me see if I can find it.
But why would he... Okay, whatever, I'm not even gonna argue it.
He felt
he'd hello chat, by the way. Waiting.
He figured he'd gotten too heavily shadow banned.
Such cope.
Which is cute. Welcome.
I swear to God, everything about shadow banning just feels like cope to me.
Oh, it is. It literally is the platform going, "Aw, I don't want you to be popular."
Yeah, but it feels like the person coping to me. Like, oh, I didn't get the reach I was expecting. I'm shadow banned. So, yeah, okay.
Let's see.
If you are making top quality content, then people will find it either way.
There's the dev account.
Well, I've already tweeted it out. So.
See, I see your argument too, but it is infuriating. Like, having access to the YouTube backend, I can see, for example, the exact moment when my lore channel got its hefty flags, because you can just see the recommendations just bloop.
Yeah. No, I'm not saying it doesn't happen, obviously. A lot of the time it's people coping and seething.
Mission?
Mission wait for Dev, basically.
Well, we might as well play a couple. I'm sure he'll show up.
Yeah, Goblin will be a perfectly good substitute, I'm sure.
A perfectly adequate Dev.
I mean, Goblin's an elite pilot, to be honest, so...
So John says, Sargon, what do you think about half a dozen police assaulting an autistic girl because she called a female cop a lesbian?
Feel free to go and check out my Twitter feed, because you'll see quite a lot of me talking about that on there, actually.
I would
And,
imagine.
I mean, you know, safe to say I'm not a fan.
Let's get to work.
Yeah, that one, it's not great optics, shall we say.
You said I look like a lesbian. It's like, bitch, you do look like a lesbian.
Like, I'm sorry, but...
You look literally like a stereotypical lesbian.
Oh, Jesus. Well, that was something.
Yeah, that was suddenly in front of me.
It appears as if we are on one of those fancy little artillery missions. Oh my god, okay.
Dead, yeah.
Alright, well, I'm glad they take a second to fire, I guess.
Yeah. Let's go around this way and get this, oh, fucking hell. Fuck. Go get this, satellite dish.
Alright.
Leaving that.
Yeah, luckily, this universe hasn't invented guided munitions yet. Very fortunate, frankly.
Can we get out of this?
You got a
More
manticore
damage
right
than I think.
behind you. There's it.
That explains that. Sky Demon coming up as well.
Indeed. I was watching that one as it spawned in. And Sky Demon dealt with.
And look around here. Or, I mean, I suppose we can just walk straight up here, actually. And deal with some artillery. Fucking hell. Like, fucking scattergun.
Let's see if there's any defenses over here. Ooh, oh, oh,
Defenses over there.
Jesus. Okay. A little medium laser thing. Not the worst thing in the universe. And to take a little bit of a mountainous detour due to another splattering of artillery, however. Oh my god.
That's one less target.
Yeah, what is it, Daniel? Well, I'd rather you didn't at the moment, please, because I'm currently streaming. I'll see you. That's alright, it's alright, okay.
Target neutralized.
Satellite dish down.
Scratch that target
Okay,
off the
I'm
list.
taking out a bunch of the artillery.
Copy target.
I'll move up directly over there.
Using a mouse, I'm not. It's not the best mouse in the world. Just
Sky Demon. Multiple Sky Demons. I will say this for the artillery missions. They do keep you on your toes, if nothing else.
yeah, well, this is the thing, right? It's like they're engaging. I don't hate them. God, my frame rate's just died all of a sudden for some reason.
Yeah, mine has been having a little bit of weird chuckiness also. Not entirely sure why.
How?
Don't worry about that satellite dish. That satellite dish is not a mission. God, I've been trying
I'm
and
literally
get
getting like 3 frames a second.
over to you.
literally can't target anything.
Oh, are you
Why is
having the
this not
lag
happening?
bug that I occasionally get?
No, 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 no. I'm getting proper frame rate destruction. So I'm just gonna have to fuck around. What's that?
Is your current computer less powerful than your main one?
I mean, yeah, it's a laptop, but it's still really powerful. Like normally, I have no problems whatsoever playing it.
Hello. What did I miss?
Hello, Dev.
Did you guys start early today, or?
No, we started on time, but
No,
you were
you're
late
just
and
late.
fat.
Oh, I thought we started in another 45 minutes or so. Sorry.
No.
I was
That's all right, I'll send you
preoccupied.
an invite.
I was preoccupied IRL anyway. Something's wrong with my car, so I was in the garage today. So I just got home, and my Discord was pinging a whole bunch saying, "Dev, you're late." I was like, "Oh, am I?"
Well, I
Yes,
hope
I
it's
am.
not something too expensive.
We will soon find out.
Well, you're not online anyway, Dev, so I can't send you an invite.
I'm logging in right now. I just
Oh,
said
are you?
that.
Oh, okay.
It might be the
Everyone's
War
got an excuse.
FX mod, Sargon, because that's probably adding in a lot of various effects that's playing.
Did you
That
say
is
you're running
good
on a laptop now?
point. Yeah, I'm just at my parents' house, so
Oh, okay.
even then, this laptop's really good. It's not normally. Like I play this on this laptop all the time.
Oh.
What's the graphics like on it? What do you have?
I have no idea. I just spent a lot of money on the laptop.
The Chad way to do it.
That's the last radar installation on the list.
All right, I'm
Last
in
radar
now.
dish dealt with.
Nice. A fire starter coming in from the flank. Mission has been mercifully light on enemy mechs so far, at least. I'll say that.
Yeah. Ooh. That didn't take long at all.
Alright, final objective. Diggy Cliff says, really excited for the new Dragon's Gamble DLC. Did you guys try Rise of the Rasselhag DLC? Not really, no.
Yeah,
You tried
I've got it. Oh yeah, yeah. The Rasselhag campaign's pretty good. I personally quite like the one with the melee weapons. There's a DLC that gives you melee mechs, which we've got, so we will be able to find those at some point.
Melee mechs do sound pretty cool. A big drop of allies and
melee
enemies
weapons.
over there.
Okay, well let me slug it out. The melee mechs do unbelievable amounts of damage, but obviously the drawback is you have to get in close.
I would imagine. You simply just smack someone with a few metric tons of steel, that does tend to hurt.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean the best assault melee weapons do in the range of 90 damage, which is fucking unbelievable.
Target acquired.
There's another fire starter over here. In the vault.
Most of the enemy mechs are beat pretty well to shit. We do need to eliminate them. They are part of our objective, I do believe. But there might even be another wave of them coming in after this.
Target acquired.
I think there is.
Boom.
Destroyed.
Our assigned mech target is
Spider.
on the field. Let's
I like
take
the
it
way
down.
the spider looks. It's kind of cute.
I like the fact that they're shit. They've got no armor, basically.
It's just a little cute scout tank. It's not supposed to be
Barely
shot at.
new. The real problem's targeting.
Yes, you land right there, little scout mech. And then you can... Oh, a little bit of skipping there. Then you can explode. Then, I said, you can explode. There we go.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Right. Defending units to left. The fire starts.
Enemy depleted.
Come on, little fire starter. You are more damaged than you are machine. Give up.
That's it for the local defenses. We can get on with the capture. We've taken the
We can get on with the capture as they start opening with more artillery. Fucking hell!
We've made a wee impression on these folk.
I'm gonna go get the other artillery.
Alright. I'm gonna start getting the capture thing in progress.
Okay.
There's still some artillery out there. Prepare for more.
Fire for effect and fire at will are not the same thing.
Target acquired.
We need to start having military jargon in school.
Really?
Mainly because it annoys me when they misuse it in video games.
Target acquired.
I think this isn't so much a need.
A desire, then, if you will.
Yeah. Right.
I mean, surely it's better than schools based on factories.
Our employer
I don't know. I think the children
Maybe,
long for
yeah.
the mines.
That is totally true, man. But I went to the beach today. The amount of kids who are just like labouring. It's like you don't have to do any labour, and yet they're all doing it.
It's like digging big holes. They're building a castle.
God damn it.
Yeah. Yeah. Literally digging holes, building dams. It's like, okay, but you don't have to do any of these things.
It's
Kids
fun.
just like, yeah, but. Yeah, I
fun
guess
to
it
do.
is.
Yeah.
I had a good time. So.
Okay, we're not capturing because I guess
build a dam.
too many enemies.
Target acquired.
Yeah, you probably have to wipe out the helicopters or whatever's around.
Making some sort of an attempt.
Target acquired.
So much dust in the air, I can't really see it. Oh shit. That and the artillery falling.
Target acquired.
I'm about to finish off the artillery.
VTOL down.
Someone in the chat is asking thoughts on Curtis Yarvin. What do you two think?
Who's Curtis Yarvin?
Old bug.
He's an American monarchist.
Ah,
Yep.
well, being a Norwegian, I'm of course all for the monarchy.
He's a bit nutty. Having read a bunch of his stuff now.
You've got incoming. Stop them from recapturing.
Man, I met him personally. He seemed really nice.
Oh sure, yeah. I've seen like
Still
various
not
interviews.
capturing.
He's a nice guy. But I mean, one of his big policy prescriptions is to make all the weapons smart guns, so that no one could ever rebel against the government ever again.
Target
And I'm like,
acquired.
well, I don't know about that one, dude. That sounds like a bit much.
Doesn't sound very American. I mean, how can an American say?
Well, his logic is that the only reason there are revolutionaries is because they think that revolution is possible. If it wasn't possible, they wouldn't even try. They just live with it. So make revolution impossible, and you'll solve most political problems.
Make oppression
Does it
perfect.
solve the problems though? Yeah.
Well, he has like a, before he got into politics, he was one of the earliest computer programmers from the 90s, right? Like big in Web 1.0. Did a lot of work in that. So it's like a lot of his politics is actually downstream from his experiences as a computer programmer. So his view is basically like, you know, we don't complain so much about corporations that do things we don't like. We still consume their products because we have no choice. It's just how it is, right? So the government should be run like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure I agree.
Yeah, neither do I.
I think we need people on the objective here, because it's not being captured and there's no more enemies in it, so I think it might be that we need actually to stand on it. We really need to capture this shit, because I'm about to run out of hit points guarding it.
Well, I'm on my way, except my game is reducing itself to 3 frames a second again. 3 seconds a frame, what was I thinking?
I wonder if you're overheating. If it's only happening like intermittently.
No. I don't think so. Like, I'm just gonna.
I think the servers just died.
Well, my computer is the server, so.
Because
close anything extraneous.
the game's not playing at the moment, as far as I can tell. Right now, it's picking back up again.
New target, spider.
I don't know what the fuck is wrong. Right, yeah, I've closed all my browsers and now it's running fine, so I'm guessing one of those was the problem.
Oh, RAM, maybe.
Not letting me do this.
Not enough access to memory. I am gonna blow up.
Someone in the chat says that even if enemies are nearby the circle, not just in it, it still counts as blocking it.
Yep. I'm gonna explode from sitting on it.
Try not to. Don't worry about sitting on it, we can recapture it afterwards.
Well, the issue is we need to actually get it out of the way, because I'm pretty sure the enemy's just gonna keep spawning. Sneaking suspicion.
No. There is a limit.
Is the limit greater than my hit points?
Well, that's the question, isn't it?
Tango eliminated.
There's another mech destroyed.
Priority target received.
Even this spider is very, very dangerous right now.
Yeah, that's how bad things have got. Oh no, look at that. Never had to close the browser before behind it. Just
Is it
never,
Google Chrome?
I've just never had a problem with this. Well, I had Chrome and Firefox open, but again, it's just never been a problem. So why now? Basically.
They're heading your way.
More enemies.
This is fine. And we've still got the Warhammer with us.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Let's get a bit of distance. Figure out where the hell things are. I do have a pet peeve over situations like this. Where it's like, you gotta capture this point. Oh, we actually mean a much larger point, but you know,
Target acquired.
Yeah.
it would be terrible if we told you exactly what you'd need to guard. You might be able to, you know, do it.
Yeah, it's also like, oh yeah, destroy the surrounding forces. It's like, okay, but if you look at the map, it's covered in red fucking dots. Which ones?
What exactly is my objective here?
Target acquired.
It's probably that one dot just
That's what
sitting
they
by
wanted
the
tanks were
point.
contracted for.
One of the tanks
Entirely
we're contracted for.
Target acquired.
Okay, which one of the tanks we're contracted for? And which one tank do you mean? little locust. Please become not a locust. Thank you.
Target destroyed.
I think there's a tank in front of you. Yeah, there you go. Okay.
Right. Yeah.
I hope that was
So
the
that-
one.
That tank was one of the things.
One of the things we are required to destroy. By the loosely defined
Right.
terms of our contract.
Yeah.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Okay, on the bright side, you are right. They are beginning to run out.
I've run out of ammo for my AC5 now.
I am long dry.
Focusing your target.
Luckily, lasers don't run out.
I know, thank
Target destroyed. Target
Right, well that's it. That was the 13th thing.
Alright, now we just need to capture it.
Kill this spider.
Scrub one.
There we go.
Target acquired.
Alright,
Priority
well,
target received.
the objective looks clear. Let me try stepping in the blue circle of magicness. How are we supposed to capture this objective, sir? Oh, just stand next to it. Oh. Can't we have, like, APCs or bowling parties or something? No?
Right, it's going up. It's going up.
There we are. If you stand menacingly near it for an extended period of time, the people inside will revolt and give it to you.
Target acquired.
I'll just get used to it when you see me supposed to be there. You know, it's like
That should do it, Commander.
getting animals
We
to
can expect our
become
reinforcements
normalized to your
arrive
presence.
shortly.
You used to have to stand there motionless for a while.
General Rozerski with the 6th Otaku Legion. Thank you for clearing the way, Commander.
Assault.
My forces are inbound. All forces, move in.
Alright, I hope you bring some forces, Mr. General.
We could use the help clearing out the rest of the field.
No, he's not on our team.
Targeted. On the move.
There's a Vulcan, which is not good news, really. Now it's a bunch of other things, which is also not good news.
I'm gonna be keeping my distance. I have no armor on my head or my center torso, so I'm a sniper bot.
Yeah.
Being torn apart. Damage critical.
Goblin's feeling.
Goblin's getting messed up too.
This mission just doesn't end, does it?
No, apparently not.
I hope the payout for this is unfathomably good.
Don't think it's gonna be.
Target acquired.
Don't think it's gonna be all that great.
Target lost. Need defensive support.
Yeah. We all feel that, Goblin, trust me. Who among us hasn't lost a component?
Target acquired.
One
Target
Sky Demon.
destroyed. Target acquired.
Too far for sniping, need to get a little closer.
Clear that splash target.
At this
It's
point, I'm
critical.
basically reduced to punching the spider to death.
Goblin is... Oh, yeah.
Target acquired.
Just about as I was saying,
Fuck,
he's
he's out.
miraculously still alive.
Yeah. No, he is not.
He proved me wrong.
Oh, the spider's clever. It's got to a place where I can't punch it to death.
Target acquired.
I'm about to lose a leg. Right, there's one spider down.
That was an interesting scatter.
Don't carry missile on the same pip, does it?
Target acquired.
I don't want to keep taking incoming
There,
missiles.
spider
good,
down.
Good job.
Let's take that tank
Oh,
apart.
no, 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 helicopters. No, 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 please do not. I fucking beg of you.
Target
one down.
destroyed. Target acquired.
That's my arm gone.
Look at me. Okay. One missile platform left, hopefully.
There it goes.
We have dealt a devastating blow to France's operations here today. Thank you again for your
Well,
help,
that was
Mercenary.
stressful, wasn't it?
Handle the rest of the
Holy
insurgents
fuck.
from here.
Oh, you sure you can handle the rest? We've only dealt with about 20 mechs and 2 brigades of armor. Are you sure
Yeah.
you've got this? You
We'll
absolutely
handle the
certain?
rest. Well, I mean, there's nothing left.
Ugh, well, that was
We'll
stressful.
handle the rest at the end of the mission.
As per tradition, it eats me out at the end, but let's see if I can rejoin.
I'll reinvite.
God damn it. I even updated all
Okay,
my
well-
drivers and stuff, thinking like, that might be the problem. So far, all this resulted in is a blue screen.
Yeah, I mean,
Again.
I don't think this is going to be profitable, to be honest. Yeah, no. This. Oh, Goblin's dead.
What? But he said he'd made it.
Oh, fuck! Yeah, I thought he said he made it. I don't. Ah, fuck's sake.
I made it, he says, and then he blows up.
Yeah. Dev, you're not online.
What? I'm right here. No, I'm in.
Right.
Yeah,
Send
you
me an invite,
literally did,
please.
and then I had to invite.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm joining in.
Join.
No, some people are saying that Asmongold is watching my latest video. I was trying to see if I could find it, but I don't know where he's streaming. He apparently has like 3 different stream channels. All right. I think I'm in.
We're gonna have to go and find some pilots now.
Alright. I tried to join, then it immediately stopped trying. Let's try that again.
Yeah, it kicked me out too.
Okay. I'm just gonna remove the both of you. Then I'm gonna invite you in a different order. See if that helps.
Alright. Galacta Walkin says, good evening, chaps. Loving all of your work. Carl, just want to say how absolutely sublime the epochs are on the site. Please never stop them. Cheers.
No, thank you very much. Bo and I really enjoyed doing them. So.
Tanushi says, Arch, your dendrocide shall not go
The
unpunished."
invites worked that time.
I'm logging in now. Let's see.
I'm accepting the invite. Yes, I did see you do a video today, Dev, about reaction channel content.
Yeah, the Twitch React meta and all the current controversy that's happening.
The current controversy.
Well, it's the same controversy as last year, just that it re-happens once a year, it seems.
Yep. Because
What's
people...
the controversy? Oh, is it Hassan Piker just watching other people's videos?
Yeah, and XQC other guys on Twitch, they just watch other people's videos. They don't transform them at all. They don't really add their own commentary. They just watch videos on stream and walk away.
Yeah.
I mean, Hassan Piker case, literally, there's footage of just the empty chairs. He's somewhere else.
Yep.
Like, brilliant.
Well, that ended up being something that Mahler did for an April Fool's, is they did a react video to, I think it was actually Hassan's content, and they just didn't say anything for the whole thing. They just sat there. I was like, that's pretty good April Fool's.
Yeah, that is good. Did it let you in, by the way?
I am in.
I think I'm in too, yeah.
Let's see.
Oh, right, okay.
The Warhammer doesn't have an engine anymore.
Yeah, I know. We're just literally going somewhere to get an engine for the Warhammer, actually. And I think we'll get a lighter engine for it. No, not a light. Okay, we won't get a very slightly lighter engine for it, and possibly put a couple of extra heat sinks in it.
See? I agree with most of your take, Dev, except I am actually at the point now where I think we need copyright protection for YouTube creators. Because currently, there is only copyright protection for companies. None exists for anybody else.
I don't know if I agree with that, actually.
And
because
it doesn't need to be as strident, but there does need to be some.
Because see, I can go into my back end right now and I can see, oh, this channel re-uploaded your video. What do you want to do about it? And I can like claim revenue or just leave it alone. So there are tools that YouTubers can use.
To a degree. Like I know, for example, there are people out there using my artwork, for example, using my video backgrounds and so on.
Oh, really? They just stole the whole thing?
Oh yeah, with my Arch logo still on its chest, mind you.
No, I can't
To
say
be
that.
honest with you, there's something about the ballsiness of that I kind of approve of.
Uh-huh.
You know, I don't know. Like just the sheer fucking gall of it. You know, there's something about that. I'm like, well, okay, fine. You know.
I know. With Hassan, he was on his show with Ethan Klein, and Ethan Klein's actually gone to court over fair use on YouTube videos. So he feels very strongly about this. And Hassan was just like, basically Ethan was taking him to task, and Hassan was like walking back every single thing he ever said. Now he was like directly confronted about it in real life. He was like, "Oh no, I actually don't feel that way." Oh, you know. Meanwhile, XQC
Hassan was like, "Hang on a second." Hassan was
Yeah.
just like, "Hang on a second. This makes me sound like a massive piece of shit." So yeah, kind of, Hassan.
Meanwhile, XQC was just like, "Yeah, I just want to watch it, and I don't care." It's like, well, don't you think you're stealing? Yeah, whatever. Fuck it. It's like, well,
Yeah. See, and,
Okay.
and this is why you need some sort of copyright. Because here's the thing. The video example you made, like I haven't watched the channel, but apparently puts a lot of work into it, right? What the hell is the difference between a documentary made by a YouTuber and a documentary made by a major studio? Like, really? Hell.
it's just the size, yeah.
Except
not sure,
quality, I guess, is the YouTuber is better.
Well, yeah, this guy does like that really high produced content, right? The guy that they stole from, like the current controversy. Yeah, it's like an hour and a half long video, and it's got like custom graphics and all these diagrams and shit. So it's really well done video.
Right, we've got a battlefield. Yeah, that's the thing. It was the same with was it like Hassan and the Let Me Know video or something?
Yeah,
And
that's what I'm talking
I
about,
saw
yeah,
Destiny was debating, being like, "Oh, is that the one?" Because Destiny was like, "Well, I mean, these streamers work really hard. They do 11 hours in front of their fucking screens." It's like, oh man, like look at the Lemino video and the amount of animation in it, and it's like, bro, that is months of work. Fuck off, these lazy shits, you know. Sorry, chat's saying Arch is quiet. I'll try and turn him up.
I know when I talked to Mahler about it on EFAP, he basically said, you know, if it's transformative, well, then you don't really have much of a say because we've transformed it. And on EFAP, they transform it all the time, right? Like Arch, when we did those watch parties of The Last of Us and Lord of the Rings.
Press
we
ready.
transformed them. Oh, shit, where is it? Oh, shit, sorry. I'm using the same guy as before. Yeah.
Mission.
Sorry.
Yeah. Done.
Okay.
Yeah, carry on.
But yeah, like, you know, there's an obvious difference between transformative and non-transformative. And the line might be hard to find, but you can kind of tell, you know when you see it, you know?
The line
kicked
may
you out?
be difficult to find, yes.
It just
But-
kicked me out, yeah.
You have to be alive to spend it.
Shit.
I've sent you another invite.
Now it's Dev having the problems. But the thing is, it's one of those things, you know it when you see it.
Yes.
You know? It might be able to... there's many things that might be difficult to define as to go like, oh, this is exactly where it is. But you know it when you see it.
Yeah, this is the Loki's bargain.
I mean,
thing,
it's
right?
it's perfectly fine to say something is vague.
Yes.
Hang on a second.
It just kicked me out again. Yeah, I'll restart the
I
game.
can see.
I'll restart the
And
game.
I'll send you another invite.
But yeah, that's the whole. Is it Loki's bargain or Loki's wager, whatever it's called, where they're gonna cut off Loki's head, and he says, "Well, you can only have my head, but you can't have my neck," and they can't find out exactly where to draw the line, so they just let him go.
Oh, I don't know. I've not heard of that.
Oh, it's a folktale. But the point behind it is that just because you can't, you know, find a line between two things doesn't mean that they're not the same thing.
Yeah.
The in philosophy, it's called a Sorites paradox. A Sorites is a pile. And it's like, okay, when's a grain of sand? You know, when's a collection of grains of sand become a pile? And if you're like, okay, is it 100 grains of sand? It's like, so 99 isn't. And so 98 isn't. And so like 50 isn't. And so 10 isn't. right? And then you get down to essentially 1 grain of sand being a pile of sand.
Yeah. Well, I think I showed you that image a couple of years ago where it's like pile of gold empty.
Yep.
Because it's not even looted in a video game.
Yeah.
Divinity.
I'm back in though. If you want to send me another invite.
Okay.
The thing is, we are simply going to have to eventually realize that what we are doing here is indeed a job. Video creation is a job,
Yes.
and it deserves the same protections as other jobs. Like already, YouTube is in violation of every single labor
come a
law.
Yeah, well, there's going to come a time in the future where you
It kicked
you
me
back
out
in,
again.
Dev.
Nope, kick me out
Fuck's
again.
sake,
As soon as it loads up, it just kicks me out.
Okay. Try a different slot. But there's going to come a time where people will look back and be like, I can't believe people were producing content for social media without being paid for it.
Yep. Or that you could simply have your channel deleted.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that would be considered barbarous.
Ethan Rogers asks, are you all going to play Armored Core 6 when it drops? Well, I am, at least. This does look fun.
I'll check it out, yeah. I enjoyed the originals.
Got disconnected again, did you?
Disconnected again, yeah.
Right, okay. I have no idea why that's happening. We'll just start getting...
You guys
on
already
mission,
started
I'll
the mission?
keep sending you invites. Well, we're in the mission, yeah.
We'll try and
Okay.
get
Yeah,
it
I can
over
reload
with.
it.
See, there was something related to this that happened the other day. So, a gacha game with anime waifus. Immediately I hear Sargon just disconnect in the background.
Yeah.
I disconnected again. Okay. Maybe you probably have to
Yeah, I
restart
know.
after the mission, yeah.
Yep.
And I'll just load the mission from the entering of the system. Maybe we'll use different mech for you or something.
Okay.
They started researching how to implement conversational AIs into the game so that you could talk to the waifus, basically. Because,
Yeah.
obviously, they're selling .pngs, they want you to value the .pngs as much as possible, and having a verbal relationship with one is the obvious next step.
Oh,
But
this is totally the future. The evil, dark future.
Oh,
I think I might
unironically.
be in. I think I might be in.
I am too. I think this is the first time I've ever loaded successfully.
Okay.
But
see.
obviously, that's the future, right? But think about stuff like the major companies doing this, like replicas, Meta's replica, right?
Mm-hmm.
The companies, all of them, pretty much, like Adobe, they provide a product that you purchase once. But then they realize, oh, hold on, we've got you by the balls here. If we
not
say,
Yeah.
this is a
Click ready,
subscription
Dev.
service now,
Mission ready.
what are you going to do? Because if you
Well,
can have an
you've got no choice,
AI
do you?
that is so good that it becomes a family member, as some of the people who were using replica said, like, oh, my replica's a family member. Like, okay, Jesus. And then Meta just stretches out its hands and goes, $30 a month or I'll execute your family. What are you gonna
Maybe
do?
You should get real life family members. That's what you should do.
Sure, but, well, it's easy to say, but if you've already built that relationship with the AI, you know, it's not so easy to just go like, oh, you know, you should not have.
Also, if you don't have access to family members, as in, you know, you just don't have one, you can't get a girlfriend, blah blah blah, you know, whatever the reason, there are people who are lonely.
Yep.
Listen, if I can get a girlfriend, anyone can get a girlfriend.
I don't know about that. The thing is, you at least have some
Yeah, I don't.
confidence. That is often the key failing of a lot of people. They've like the entire. I'm sure both of you have been on incel Reddit. Like, these are people that genuinely just believe that there is no point in even attempting.
New target assassin.
Yeah, they literally think their skull shape is the reason, and it's like, no, it's not the reason.
Yeah, it's just not letting me in.
Women. Oh,
I
see.
guess it's this.
Okay, we'll try again
mission or
after this
something.
mission.
It could
Yeah,
be the
it-
mission. I
It
mean,
will but just be this mission.
it might be that you have to restart your game, Sargon. I don't know.
Target acquired.
Maybe I'll try it in a second.
You must have Beehive here, Commander.
Someone just donated Mechwarrior kicking dev is not a bug.
Yep, saw the lich. Mechwarrior kicking dev, not a bug. That's true.
Approach the hidden object to
It
pick
might be a
up.
feature.
Yeah, I'll just turn my game off for a bit.
That's close enough. Ready to start pickup.
But yeah, I think I'll try out Armored Core 6. I haven't played it in like a decade or so, but I'm happy to see the series come back.
Destroyed. Target acquired.
I hope it's fun.
I heard it's getting dumbed down though.
Isn't that with every game I play? Oh no, not the wider audience.
Target acquired.
Yeah, I'm surprised because FromSoft doesn't usually dumb down their games. They make them like quite in depth and quite hard. But
Well, difficulty isn't necessarily complex.
Mm,
Like,
very true.
Dark Souls difficulty is, okay, you gotta press the roll button at this point in time. It's not a complex mechanism.
Mm.
Glow in the Dark says, if Wash can get a girlfriend, anyone can. No, unironically, okay. This'll be the one time in my fucking life I defend Vorsh, okay? Vorsh has confidence. Vorsh is absolutely assured that he is in the right here, and that he can get stuff done. Like, yeah, he does not doubt that.
also,
Yeah,
Vosh has
if
had-
there's one virtue that Vorsh has, it is confidence. Can't deny that.
Target acquired.
In any case, though, it's been my experience that whenever a streamer watches my videos on their stream, I tend to get more out of it than I lose. Like any potential like lost views, I get like a bunch of subs, I get a bunch of exposure to a new audience. Like I see it as a net gain for me, so I don't mind if they watch them. It's not a big deal.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Target destroyed.
But I can see how some people would just be annoyed by it. Even if they, I said in the video, like even if you get a net gain in a material sense, there's still the fact that they didn't ask you for your permission. And that can annoy some people.
And it's still rude.
Wolverine and Shadowhawk. Oh, the thing is kind of like, you don't need permission for transformative content. But that's also, again, the thing, is it transformative content? Because if somebody uses something I made and make it their own, sure, okay, fine. You know, that's simply a part of the creative process. But the entire React content thing, where they just take somebody else's stuff and then gawk at it, I've never been a fan of.
New target.
Yeah.
Shadow.
I mean, there are like, you know, those times where I don't hate it. Like, for example, if you would search reacting against the British Crusade against slavery, you'll find literally dozens and dozens of YouTubers who are just normie YouTubers, not political, often black Americans, being like, I had no idea that the British wiped out slavery. Like, so I did this like hour-long video about it, like 2015 or something. And they're just watching this old video, just been like, no way, you know, I didn't know any of this was the case. And so, like, I really don't hate that, even though they're adding literally nothing of value. You know, they're just like, oh my god, I didn't know. It's like, it's fine, you know. It's actually really nice.
That's kind of how I feel about it too. You know, if someone that I like is watching my videos, or they have like a, I really appreciate this video kind of reaction, I tend to enjoy it.
Yeah.
The appreciation is worth more than like the lost views, or the lost subs, or the lost revenue.
Yeah.
There's also the question of timing, though. Like, the Astartes videos. Everyone asks me to do, like, stuff on the Astartes videos. But I established the rule, I am not doing anything on them before at least 2 weeks have passed. For the simple reason that I don't want to take any attention away from the video. And my analysis can wait. Like, there is no reason for me to analyze this now beyond my own self-benefit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There's definitely
there's going to be evergreen content.
Oh, like most YouTube videos, they get most of their clicks and views and money in the first week or so. So
Yes.
if you if you immediately react to a video, even if you transform it and then like upload it instantly, and now you're just taking up like their hits, it doesn't feel very good.
Yep. There might be the simply that we need a different set of copyright rules. Like, even just something like this is inviolable for 2 weeks, for example.
Actually.
Yeah.
Because the only reason
mind
to
that.
react to it quickly is if you want to maximize your benefit.
It's 2 Centurions. Yeah. Right, see you tomorrow. You close the door, Mum. Thanks. Okay.
You said you're at your parents', eh? Are you back in like your old high school bedroom?
Okay. Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, it's fine. Sorry, they're going to bed basically.
Oh, that's right. It's like late over there, isn't it?
Not
It's
really.
always late in Britain.
Like
Target acquired.
it's later in Norway.
It's never late in Norway.
Right, this final. The land of the midnight sun, is it? Right, let's get out of here, son. I had to take a bunch of punches to the face while I was talking to my parents.
Nothing like living up far north, where in the winter you get like 4 hours of sunlight.
New
That's always a lot of fun.
target. Target acquired.
We recently had a fun and engaging period of floods over here with the extreme weather hands.
Target acquired.
And everyone's reacting to it like it's the first time in human history floods have happened.
Yeah, we get this. Well, we hear the same thing about like wildfires in Greece every fucking year.
Yep.
And it's like, yeah, every year they have wildfires in Greece because it's hot.
And I got kicked out too. Let me just restart. We should probably restart everything
Don't
so we
worry,
can
I'll-
get Dev back in.
I will.
It's like I remember so
I mean,
many
that
floods
was profitable at least.
from when I was a kid. And it's like, again, oh my god, this has never happened before. It must be global warming. Okay, but what happened when I was like 7? Was that global warming? Presumably.
Yes.
Or when I was
Everything
8 or
was
9.
global warming. If it doesn't benefit our cause, it's not global warming. If it does, it is. That's the rule. Literally that simple.
That's right. We're getting it wrong, chaps. It's global boiling now.
That's right.
Oh, God.
Are you guys on the like full global
Kind of be
warming isn't
global
happening
grilling. So I don't really think it's boiling.
trend? Just wanted to
No,
know.
we're not talking about that on this. We're not talking about global boiling or anything like that on Twitch because I don't know what the rules are. But
Oh, okay.
Fair enough.
I think it should be global grilling.
Tanushi says, when it comes to
The Matrix
serious...
Elite asks.
Yeah, go on. You first.
Sorry, gone. Oh, Matrix
No, you
Elite
go on.
asks, opinion on the Legion of the Damned. Do you have an opinion on the Legion of the Damned, Arch?
Opinion is a difficult question. I mean, they're real.
Difficult? Oh, are they real, are they?
Yeah. I mean, they're probably demons. Let's be fair. Like, I don't buy the whole, like, they're the Firehawks chapter. I don't like that theory.
No?
No. I like them being
Why
demons.
not?
Mostly because they don't seem to die. Because the
Seems a bit-
Firehawks... There was only like 200 of them left. It's one of those problems with GW's logistics. Like, 200! Oh, that's a lot, right? Yeah, they've been around for a
Yeah.
couple thousand years now. Shouldn't they be, going away?
Yeah. But this has been the eternal problem with Chaos, because they're like, yeah, these guys have been fighting 10,000 years. It's like, wow, that's badass. How are there any left? And it's like, oh, actually they recruit? It's like, do they? Why do these people who've just been recruited have any investment in Horus and the Emperor fighting? Like, if you were there and Horus was your guy, makes perfect sense. If you're 10,000 years later and they're like, do you want to join our gang of people who hate the Emperor? You'd be like, why? Like, why would I give a fuck?
Well, the argument is God. That's why. It's the same argument we have. It's like, well, our god doesn't like this guy. Oh, is he really our god? Yeah, like, look, he makes blood spew forth from the ground. Like, he's clearly God.
Fucking nonsense. That's what it is. Right. What the fuck is going on? Hang on a sec. I'm just restarting the game.
Yep. Send an invite when you're ready.
For some reason, someone has decided to start hoovering up at 9:30 at night, which sounds like a great idea until you realise that 2 kids are in bed. What are you doing?
Tanushi says, when it comes to series, TVs, or games, my problem is wanting to start from the beginning, and that's why I likely won't ever watch Doctor Who. I mean, that's going to be a long watch, true. And Glow in the Dark says, if you can't find a girl, then you can do what the Gypsy V did. Get a wife and kidnap her, then wait till Stockholm Syndrome kicks in. This is not a course of action I am capable of recommending online at the moment.
Down, sorry. Just settings, in-game overlay. Got that turned off. So what's the problem? Why is that coming up? Okay, whatever. I haven't got an answer to a lot of the questions I'm asking at the moment. Is there a way to turn up Arch? Turned up Arch?
Let's see.
Why can't I
I've
choose
boosted
the
myself by another
resolution that I
10%.
want? It's alright. It's alright. I'm the one controlling it, basically.
Alright.
I've increased it. I don't know what else. I'll invite you in a second.
Yep.
Should have invites.
I can see it. Joining.
I'm joining in.
Okay. We're actually fighting for Anonymous here. You in,
am
Dev?
In.
Yep, I'm in.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, I'll change my mech just in case.
Okay. Yeah.
That's too light though.
Go for the Griffin. Like some of the other one's too heavy.
Okay.
Give it a go.
I'll hit ready.
Yeah.
Let's see if this works.
Yeah. So there's the mech that no, you got disconnected.
We have been ordered to destroy the forward operating
Maybe just not in the cards for me this
Fucking
week.
hell.
Prepare for the fight, Commander. But remember,
Well, I mean, you said you're at your parents'
Why?
place.
remains the
You're at your
destruction
parents'
of
place and you're hosting it. I mean, their internet probably isn't that good, huh?
Yeah, this isn't.
Internet's
This is
fine.
not an internet thing. because this happens
this-
like
this
every
happens.
week in various ways. Like, because this week I'm fine, apparently.
He says, jinxing it.
Yeah, probably. I think this is a Mechwarrior problem, more so than anything.
Yeah.
Now that we've got Dev to pick this up, maybe we drop Mechwarrior and start playing Overwatch. Jesus. Please no.
Oh god. I already quit Overwatch. Now I'm kicked out again. It seems like this is going to work for me this week.
Do you want to try like restarting your computer or something? I know it sounds quite extreme, but
Yeah, I'll give it a go.
I'll speak to you in a sec.
System
Oh, God damn it.
Fucking parts and tanks are just tough as nails.
They absolutely are.
Yikes. What is going on with this mission? We've got to destroy this base over here. Fucking hell.
Why do people keep making bases on volcano planets?
target acquired.
This seems like an inhospitable environment. Jesus. Okay, well that's gonna hurt.
Go over and introduce
Uh-huh.
I mean, I'm not so bothered about the... Oh, fucking hell, there's loads of mechs in there.
we moved.
Of course there are.
Charger.
Why wouldn't there be?
Many of them... Let's back off a bit, let them come out. There are loads of mechs in there, and we're constantly under artillery bombardment.
New target Panther.
Sounds like another day in paradise.
Fuck.
Oh, get on it.
No.
Actually, it's very difficult to actually keep an eye on the fucking bombardments.
Yeah, I know. Oh, fucking hell.
New target Phoenix Hawk. Target acquired.
There's one coming out, a charger, followed by no. Ooh, they're all coming this direction. Well, this is very unfortunate. Downright fucking
You know,
tragic,
no.
actually.
Keep them occupied. I'm going to go through the base and just destroy it, right? So I'll end around the other way.
All right.
And I only have to deal with the Phoenix Hawk here.
Tracking on new
Okay, let's not stand in the lava pool. That seems like a bad idea.
Yeah.
What?
Alright, back in.
All right.
Loading up.
Well, that was warm,
Resend
but
the invite.
I lived.
Just come out of it, okay?
Target acquired.
We're making progress, but still have a long way to go. Keep at it, everyone.
There's an idea. What if we bring our own artillery?
Yeah, that'd be lovely, wouldn't it?
It would speed up the demolition process significantly.
The area is down to half capacity. Keep going.
Oh, Jesus.
We could always just consider just literal orbital bombardments, in fact.
Copy that, Commander. Firing.
Jesus, crocking Christ.
Target
Sky Demons.
So someone in the chat said to recheck my mods just in case. Did any of them update?
Smashing.
Well, if they did, they should update via Steam, so...
Yeah. And they should have updated for us. Fucking I'm getting fucked up.
Mech kill confirmed.
What is it then?
Oh, I'm just checking out the mods now.
Yeah.
Just in case.
acquired.
Just in case.
Alright.
Incoming missile.
Combo down.
18% on the base.
Target acquired.
Drag my face along the wall of this building.
Component lost. Shielding maneuvers.
What's even left?
Incoming missile. Target acquired.
Oh boy.
That's it, Commander. You
Right,
completely destroyed
let's get
this
out.
area. Great work. Let's get to
Where's the
evac
evacuation
now,
point?
before more reinforcements arrive.
I would guess on the other side of that mech that just spawned.
Obviously, it's a fucking kilometer away.
So is there a specific load order for the mods?
Target acquired.
There probably is, but the game doesn't have a way to adjust the load orders, so
Target destroyed.
Yeah, so good luck.
get you stuff food.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
I'm just gonna make a break for the exit.
It's probably wise. God damn it. Please don't blow up one of my arms if you could be so fucking kind. Please don't blow up both of my arms if you'd be so kind.
So nearly there.
These artillery missions are just not worth it, I think. The sheer amount of just continuous chip damage on every single machine.
Pack it up, Commander, before more enemies
Well,
arrive.
I think that the actual artillery itself is psychological, really. You know, because I don't feel like it's actually the artillery that's doing a lot of damage. I think it's really the fact that we're not able to focus.
In parts, but like my machine was red across the board there because of chip damage from the artillery. It even managed to snipe a PPC inside of the mount. Like the arm's still fine, but it destroyed the weapon.
Right, Dev, I've sent you another invite. Let me know if it works.
Haven't received it.
Okay. I know.
There we go. Let's see what happens when I join.
The artillery does small laser damage to your entire mech, so that's like 3 damage to the entire mech, which is not very impressive. There's a hero hunchback here. Which we could probably get.
A hunchback. Is that really worthwhile at this point?
Well, yeah, because it's got an XL engine in it, double heat sinks, Gauss rifle.
That's a horse.
So I'm in the ship. That's
That's a
somewhere.
good start.
Let's see if you can get off the ship too.
Yeah, the
You guys
important
in a
part.
mission right now?
Nope. Oh,
No,
we're
I'm just selling a bunch of crap.
getting ready for the next one. I'll need a new weapon
just
on
selling
the
stuff.
little Marauder because the PPC exploded inside the arm.
Yeah. Okay, I mean that shouldn't be. You should be able to just replace that yourself. You're just going for Mech Lab.
Let's see.
So I got the Hero Hunchback, which is not bad. It's got loads of extra armor, so that's good.
Oh,
But one
God.
thing that's weird about it is it's got a Ghost Rifle and a bunch of double heat sinks, and it's like, you don't need these double heat sinks.
We
At
do.
all, really.
I think we might actually be.
Yeah, exactly. We do.
I think we're out of heat sinks.
Yeah, we probably are. Like, you've got a Gauss rifle. Why would you need double heat sinks?
It's a melee mech with the Battle Fist ability and a Ghost Rifle. Question mark, question mark.
I'm just going to take the double heat sinks out of it, because I don't think it needs engine double heat sinks.
Or Roger.
Carol. Paint it as well. We didn't get the mission. Fuck. The mission appears to have disappeared. We had a mission to get pilots, which sounded like a great idea because we need pilots. And the mission appears to have fucked off, which is weird. So we're going to have to just hire some chumps. But they were expensive. Right, and everyone is still in, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, that's good.
For the moment.
Yeah, for the moment. We can't afford to repair the Marauder. Interesting. There we go. Nice garrison duty contract for House Curator. Should be nice and easy. Fucking hell. Okay. When I say this should be nice and easy, what I mean is this is going to be a nightmare. Basically, use the Marauder 2 and use the Warhammer, and then we'll put some chump pilots in whatever we have left over. Gerard, you're our chump pilot. Right, okay, it's not that bad actually.
60 tons beneath weight.
Yeah, it's not that bad. Because it's just a defense mission, so we should be alright.
Let's see.
Hype train is close, Twitch chat tells me. I have no idea what that means.
That means
For
you've gotten enough
fuck's sake.
donations in a... Yep, I'm kicked out again. The hype train is when you've got enough donations in a short amount of time on Twitch. That basically the chat goes into a hype mode.
What does this mean?
Access to extra
What
emotes.
does that mean?
Yeah, just access to extra emotes.
Sounds
It's a great...
gay and modern.
I mean, yeah, well, you know, I'm fine with it.
Yep. Basically, like, Twitch streamers will say, hey, we're almost at hype mode. You want more emotes? Give me more donations. And the chat does it, of course.
Oh, right, chat. I think you've been told. Do you want more access to more emotes? We're almost at hype mode. Give me more donations. Dev, I don't know what to do.
Yeah, I think
If
it's
I
just not
am.
going to work for me this week, unfortunately. Maybe,
Oh,
maybe
I'm
when
going
you're
to
back
invite you
home,
to a
it'll be better.
different like slot. Or try
Alright.
joining the other slot.
Alright, will do.
We need to find a more stable video game.
At this point, I can
just
tell
don't
when it
understand.
I can tell when it disconnects. It hits a certain spot every single time, and then it immediately loads a different loading screen and then kicks me out.
Can you give me any information about that spot? Does it say
Nope.
like in a loading particular mod or something?
Nope, doesn't say anything.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe it does. I haven't paid attention. Give me one more invite, and I'll watch it like a hawk this time, just in case.
Lance attack confirmed.
They're coming in, Arch.
Cowards are targeting
Yep.
civilian residences. What have those people done?
Oh, they've lived on occupied soil. That's what they've done.
Yeah.
Were you the indigenous population of this place? No? Oh. There you go. You're violating the UN's Human Rights Charter.
Nope, doesn't say anything. It just says like the tips of how to play the game. Nothing but what it's loading.
Tip: how to play the game. Don't disconnect.
Well, the game's running like absolute dog shit for me anyway.
What about that
Although I
dinosaur
think that actually
game
has an effect on this.
you were talking about? The
The Isle?
yeah.
Yeah, if you've got it, we can play that.
What's
You
it
can have
about?
that, Dev.
I do not think so. No.
It's like World of Tanks, but with dinosaurs.
Okay, that actually sounds mildly
You get, like-
intriguing.
It really is. You get different like classes of dinosaur, right? Each dinosaur has got different stats and different sort of specialities and abilities and whatnot. And so, you know, like in different play styles primarily. That's the thing.
Uh-huh.
So obviously, being a T-Rex, you're a giant tank, right? But you're also quite slow. You're prone to running out of stamina, so you can't just sprint around for ages. And because you're quite slow, a good player who's got, say, a Utahraptor can actually do quite a lot of damage to you by just staying out of the way of your jaws. But if, of course, you get, you know, the lightest graze on him, he's just instantly dead. So it's a high-stakes game when, like, you've got something like that happening. And then you got like mid-tier ones with like Allosauruses and Suchomimuses and stuff that are reasonably evenly matched but have different advantages and disadvantages.
Is it more stable than this?
Oh yeah.
In which case, that might be open for consideration.
I'll be back in a second.
Yeah, well. Yeah. Fucking runs better than this is running as well. I don't understand. This does not run this badly on this laptop, ever.
There's clearly something weird going on, because my screen too is like actively lagging and being weird. So I'm presuming it has something to do with the data it gets from the host being wonky.
I'm guessing so, but it's really weird.
Are there any free-to-play games you play so as to save Dev $40?
No.
Gosh darn it.
I'm deeply suspicious of free games.
If you play World of Warships and play British boats and then realize they're vastly inferior to the German ones in every single way.
Didn't stop us beating them though, did it?
All you had to do was cry for America's help. For long enough.
In naval engagements.
Kill for me. Hell yeah.
Alright, a battle master left.
So I guess it's just as well as that this didn't work out, because I already got a call back from the garage. It's only been an hour and a half, but apparently I'm good to go get the car.
Oh.
That either means that it was a very easy fix, or there's something catastrophically wrong with it. I guess we'll find out.
Oh, if they told you to come get the car, it can't be too catastrophic.
It suggests that it's an easy fix.
Let's hope. All right, I'll join. Maybe
Take
next
using
week.
it, Ned.
Yeah, maybe next week when you're back home, it'll work better or something. I don't know.
Or I guess we'll have to hope, won't we?
Yep. Well, thanks anyway. I'll see you guys later.
See you later, then.
See it up.
That's all right. See ya.
Focus the commander's target.
Shit.
Shared target engaged.
Alright.
I might restart my fucking laptop. What's going on? I
Laptop,
play
is
this
it?
all the time on this laptop. So I have. Yeah, it's unbelievable. Because I have this laptop just sat on my kitchen table. So, like, you know, if I'm not doing anything, I'll just have a blast on it while I'm waiting for the dinner to cook or something. Or whatever I'm doing, you know. So I play Mechwarrior on this fucking laptop all the time. I have no idea why it's behaving this way.
Target acquired.
Affirmative. Commander's target is now priority. Nearly there, Commander. Approach the hidden object to pick it up.
Huh? Hidden object. Where?
That's close enough. Ready to start pickup operation.
There, apparently.
Nice to have some extra ballistics.
How's the heat on the Marauder 2?
Not bad at all. Very, very good, actually.
Stride.
You can
got
keep
like 4
firing
PPCs,
the PPCs pretty consistently without any issues.
Brilliant. So it's got 4 PPCs on it, so it's like, right, okay, this should be fine.
Target acquired.
Share target. Here we go.
Come on, little Mech. You can climb in the mountains. I believe in you. Apparently I shouldn't
I
have.
think it's stuck. Blow up. Yeah. Not stuck. Can't move. Holax Paladin in the chat saying Marauders always run cold. You, sir, are a liar. A filthy liar. The fuck do they always run cold?
That is behind an entire landmass, so...
Tangos appear to be bringing in additional reinforcements. Brace yourselves.
God damn those damn tangos.
Coordinated attack target received.
Yeah. It's always tangos. Every time.
Making me downright racist towards tangos, frankly. Sorry, civilians, I needed to get through that narrow alleyway, and for some reason you didn't build it to accommodate mechs.
Just any mech either. Probably would have accommodated a locust just fine.
Well, I'm not driving one.
Acquisition. Just walk up to it in order to pick it up.
Sorry, civilians, I'm just going to nick your stuff.
If you leave it outside unguarded, it's not yours anymore, it's community property.
Yeah.
Such is the laws of
It's
nature.
called taxation. Look it up. Dude, get out of my way. Trebuchet and what was it? 2 battle masters? Yeah, it is.
If you would be so kind as to go outside of the city.
Yeah. Surprised the base is in such good condition, to be honest.
Oops. Don't worry about the apartment complex.
After the enemy.
It's only civilian casualties. They're really my
Yes.
problem.
They chose to live in the pod. They get to suffer the consequences. They could have gone to hide in the mountains with all of the sensible people, but no.
Yeah. Oh no, I hear there are mechs descending on your city. Well, don't leave. For God's sake. I may have done massive amounts of catastrophic damage to this city.
Copy, Commander. Lens target confirmed.
Two battle masters with ass loads of medium lasers and SRMs and all kinds of gay shit.
Yeah.
Not a huge fan needing to engage them at this range, but such is life.
I know, I know. Not ideal, but I don't actually want them destroying the city. One down. Just nailing his center torso in the back here.
And boom he goes.
There we go. That's it.
Showing no more enemies on the scope.
See, I told you it's doable.
Well done.
Should get some good salvage out of this too.
And the only casualty was a dev. A permanent casualty, admittedly, but oh well.
Dev joins Goblin in the Hall of Heroes.
Is that what we call the trash compactor these days?
It's definitely what we call something. Right, well, we can salvage a Battlemaster, actually. We can salvage one of 3. Which I suppose I'll do.
Off to the great reclamation unit in the sky.
Ooh. Yeah, I took a bit of damage there, not gonna lie. Right, what the fuck? I don't know what happened to the mission where you're supposed to get the heroes, the pilots. I don't know why that's just disappeared.
Video game reasons, presumably. Is it just me, or are our
Yeah.
bills ever increasing?
Yeah.
Inflation,
I mean,
clearly.
to be fair, we did just spend 50. We spent 15 mil on that hunchback, which I think I'm going to strip because I really could use it to upgrade my Battlemaster. So I'm just. The Marauder is back to normal and looks good. Okay, I mean everything's looking pretty good. I'm just gonna upgrade this Battlemaster because at the moment it's not very impressive. I'll be honest. No, he's not even. He's not even a hero version, so he's not very good at all. Well, actually, he's not very good. He's just very basic, which is disappointing.
Disappointing.
But I am taking it. Yeah, I don't know. Do I want the Gorse? I keep losing my fucking arms, so I really don't know if I want to put the Gorse on it. I don't think I will.
Oh. Well, that's an interesting point of view.
Oh, it's. What about preservation? I've only got one missile loadout place as well, which is annoying. Okay, I have to say, right, this new loadout is fucking sus, and I'm not sure if I'm down with it.
Well, try it out and see what happens.
Yeah, I'm gonna, but I mean, it's got more on it, so there's that. Right, well, I'm just gonna head us over to the contract over here then. Alright, I think I might restart my computer very quickly though.
Okay.
So we will be back shortly, chat. This is weird and it's running really badly.
After these messages,
Give you a ring in a second.
we will soon return. Hey chat, I'll start running ads for you, so that it'll feel like this is a television show. Oh, game runs like ass. Game needs to be ashamed of itself. Oh, at least I'm not the one having problems today. It's a refreshing change. Let's look up this other video game, The Isle. The Isle. Experience fierce open-world survival gameplay as you attempt to stay alive in an unforgiving island inhabited by dinosaurs. Alright. But why is it inhabited by dinosaurs, and why do the dinosaurs wage war upon one another? Oh, that was why the sound was freaking out. Doesn't look too bad, this aisle thing. Meta Warlock sounds, hey, Arch, mind telling us the different practices of the human culture's way of treating of their dead and their outlook on death? Yes, I do. Because that would be an entire thing. God, I'd have to research stuff and stuff. You know? People burn their dead. There you go. Dunzo. We need to burn our dead more often. Take less, storage space, which I'm all for. Punish Fink says, where is Razorfists? Razorfist is busy on Fridays. That's why he is not on here. Tragic. Though that may be. As I'm not available on Sundays, or no, it's Saturdays. Bit of a scheduling issue there, unfortunately. Such as the problem with living on different sides of the globe. We really need to figure out teleportation technology. It would make a lot of this much, much, much easier. Instant Regret says, the Dragon Emperor is a god though, Arch. They made him a god, and he shagged the moon until the watch. They just changed the lore of the Arch. Hammer China is simply the best place to live in Warhammer world. It is all good and stuff, way better than the Empire. Yes, it is. That's the problem. The Chinese version in Total War Warhammer now is just objectively a vastly superior place than all of the other places, which is a little bit of a problem because it kind of breaks the entirety of, the universe. It's a bit of a problem there. I don't like him. Dragon Maid says, Arch, can the God Emperor be fed Xenopsychus? And are you going to do another Baldur's Gate 3 stream? Yes to the Baldur's Gate 3 stream this Sunday, and I don't think so. I think the Emperor would dislike being fed Xenopsychus.
How is Baldur's Gate 3?
Very, very good. I'm being told that it gets worse the longer you play.
Of course it does.
But at the very least, the opening areas are great. Best RPG in a very, very long time.
Right, okay, well that's good. I just decided to go back and play the original Baldur's Gate.
3 is very solid. It's very horny, and it is being embraced by a unified intelligentsia right now.
Yeah, that makes me think it probably sucks.
I've also been seeing a lot of people on Twitter, for example, confused about this. Like, wait, hold on. You were yelling at anime games like 5 minutes ago. Why are you okay with this? Literally because my fetish good, your fetish bad. That is the reason.
It's literally that simple.
Yes.
Oh god, that's so pathetic.
It's politics, not principles.
But this is the thing. When these people are like in favor of anything, I'm instantly suspicious of that thing. And it's not even that necessarily that it's bad, right? It is it is literally I don't want to enrich these people and the people they support.
Because again, the reason why they like the Baldur's Gate sex scenes is because they're pushing degeneracy. That's the reason why they like them. It's because you can fuck actual animals. Yeah. It's because you fuck trolls and monsters in that game.
Yeah.
Like, because none of them are talking about the relationships that you can have. It's just about the sex scenes.
Yeah. Which is just embarrassing, to be honest. My
I'm back in and successfully connected.
Okay, let's see how it runs.
Ooh, THQ have announced Titan Quest 2. Oh. Now that's cool. Titan Quest
Titan
was...
Quest rings bells. What was that about?
Action RPG in the vein of Diablo, but set in the ancient world. So you're fighting Hydras and Cyclopses and stuff.
Okay.
It was very good. Titan Quest 2, eh? I'm intrigued.
Ready when you are?
Alright, ready?
Attention. Prepare for battle mech departure. Warning. Hangar doors opening. Stand clear.
Reactor online. Sensors online.
Ibram Harker says, Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance 2. Oh, say less, lol. Baldur's Gate were very good games for their time.
Seem to have taken refuge
They're
in this
amazing. I'm playing through Baldur's Gate 1 now. It's still a really fun
before they
game.
have a chance to regroup and rebuild into something that
Oh.
can threaten civilian
I
populations
recognize this
again.
map. I recognize having much fun on this map.
I don't think we're about to get shelled though.
That's good.
And it seems to be running better now as well, which is good. Reaching Garrison.
Joe says, much sure if Baldur's Gate 3 is better than Pathfinder, what about Wrath of the Righteous? I think Owlcat put a lot more in the character building aspect than Larian did. Well, part of this is the weakness of Dungeons and Dragons as well, comparative to Pathfinder. Pathfinder just has more stuff. I might recommend Wrath of the Righteous, though. Rift. Is that the MMO?
No, it was a D&D tabletop game.
Then no.
But it had like it was a really weird combination of like magic and sci-fi. It had a real charm to it. God, I've taken loads of fucking damage and we're nowhere near the check.
PSU says, you forgot they also announced a new Gothic game. Gothic. Maybe, we'll see. Gothic was weird.
I've never played it.
You might like Wrath of the Righteous, Pathfinder, if you like the Baldur's Gate and want to play some more RPGs. It has a very competent story and companion characters with good, interesting stories themselves. The only issue is it's Pathfinder, so the game kind of expects you to meta to a certain degree to even stand a chance in many of the encounters.
I mean, if it helps, I do that all the time to an unbelievably unrealistic extent. So, shit. I'm taking an absolute pummeling here. What the fuck is happening?
Alright, one less.
Let's just assume we are.
New target javelin.
Hello. Just unload on it, point blank range with the fury of an angry god. And watch its pieces fly off. Demolish the base.
Demolish the base, right, okay. Let's walk through things then, because it's the best way to demolish. Dun, dun, dun. Just practically just pick a direction and just start walking through the building.
Well,
A job to do.
we so happen to be in the service of those Kuritan warlords, so
Yeah.
my
I have to
understanding
say,
will
I
not
kind
aid
of
you.
approve of her. Yeah, I kind of approve of her complete sociopathy on that. Like, well, you know, maybe they're right, but you know, who cares?
Target acquired.
We're not doing this to you because we don't understand your position. We're doing this to you because we get paid.
Yeah. We're not even bothered about the reason you're doing this.
You don't know what you're doing. Branson only wishes to put the power back into the hands of the people.
Trust me, buddy. I've seen what the power in the hands of the people does.
Yeah, nothing good comes of it.
Not a desirable situation. We're doing you a favor, if anything.
We're from the EU and we're here to help.
Acquired.
We have come to liberate you from your many false beliefs, including that people should have power.
Yeah. Oh. Lost that fucking AC5 again. See, this is a good thing I didn't put the Gauss rifle in it.
Target destroyed.
I suppose it is.
Acquired.
I'm walking through this building and I don't care.
The Crimson Inclination. For some reason, I have suspicions about your doctrine, if that's your name. Oh god, it is. The PPC is a non-ideal weapon when everything's jittering across the screen.
Yeah. But on the plus side, I think we've pretty much done this. Just have to stomp through a few more tents.
Target Mech destroyed.
What's shooting me? You and other things. Ah, helicopter. That explains the repeated impacts against my hull.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
It's done.
Job done.
The Crimson Inclination presence has been
Now I need to figure out how to get out of the building I'm stuck in.
I doubt they'd even pose
There we go.
much of a threat at all to an entire Curitan regiment. However, Branson doesn't appear to have been here either. Let's get you back to the ship and report your encounter to our ISF liaison.
I am more than happy to leave, woman, so long as you point me to the exit. About as far as
Torso
conceivable
rear
over
is getting
there.
hammered.
Target destroyed.
Well, you're gonna make it over there a lot faster than I am. There we are.
Now I have to go check my stock of AC5s.
Slowly depleting.
Literally replacing one a mission at this point. I'm literally salvaging every fucking mission.
Reaper Null says, so in Baldur's Gate 3, I'm romancing Shadowheart, and it's actually nice. You talk it out at night, and when she gets injured or goes down, your character reacts. Also, hello, Sargon. That is nice.
So Voxer in my chat says, maybe increase the armor on the arm. It's like, dude, it's a maximum armor. Why would I go into battle with not maximum armor on my arms?
Build a tougher mech. Just in general.
Fucking Battle Master. It should be fine.
Well, your history of lost arms indicate otherwise.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, what would be nice if we could pick up a nice artillery mech somewhere and slap an AI in it and give it the sniper thing so it just sits back and shoots missiles at people?
Hmm.
It would give fire support and its odds of dying would be significantly lesser.
Hmm. Alright, what is this mission? This is, I think, the last one on this little campaign thing. Crimson Crusade Part 3, which is, I don't know what that mission is. I mean, I guess we'll find out. We got someone else. One Lieutenant Bowling.
Lieutenant Bowling Ball. At your service.
You can have a Phoenix Hawk. Actually, so is the Marauder is in action, but takes us over tonnage. Okay. Phoenix Hawk it is then. Enjoy. Ready when you are.
Thomas Clarkson says, in regards to Baldur's Gate 3, it seems that the developers and leftists overall focus only on themselves and their vices, whilst the right wants to focus on the relationship between the characters. It certainly does seem that way. It's like, well, I like animals fucking people, so I think I'm going to put this in the role-playing game. And nobody went, are you sure?
Sensors online.
I think this is communal
Well,
responsibility.
this is what I mean. This is exactly what I mean. I don't want to give these kinds of people money.
We were able to track down
Like, you know why. That you know they're all the same kind of fucking people. And these people are just like, okay, well, we won't put woke stuff in the game then. We'll just make it unbelievably degenerate. It's like,
Hold on. I'm getting a transmission from Franson. Patching it through now.
To the unidentified mech unit approaching our compound. I am High Lord Franson.
High Lord, huh?
Now, you have no right to
Sounds
be
important.
entering this airspace. My followers will
I just
not
wish
allow
my
you
frame
to
rate
disrupt
would
our
allow me to
operations.
respond accurately.
You have been warned.
Seems they know we're coming. We'll proceed as planned, Commander. But be careful down there. As they say, nothing is as dangerous as a wounded beast backed into a corner.
Well, Mr. High Lord, I understand and appreciate your point of view, but I counter with, I don't care.
Yeah. Being paid not to give a damn, actually.
Lord Franson. For someone looking to tear down the social order, he certainly thinks highly of himself. Though I suppose you'd have
Well, he's got to have a replacement social
a
order.
custom dragon to call your own. Our intel from the governing body tells us he's acquired one through his army of followers. Looks like we got some bad intel. Our target is not here. Let's hope we have better look at the other locations.
Oh my god, my frame rate's just died again.
I know the feeling.
I don't know this feeling.
Target acquired.
Just can't target.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Enemy destroyed.
Whenever I shoot something, I gotta wait a couple seconds to see if it explodes.
It's people like you that are the reason
Yeah.
common man lives under the boots of the lords and ladies of the great houses. In the face of oppression, the crimson inclination chooses rebellion.
Well, I guess we're gonna see who gets to oppress who then.
Focusing our fire on target.
In this unjust world, we fight to live.
Jose beyond my capacity to shoot.
System
Oh.
offline.
Apparently, I was overheated.
Yes. That's exactly what we are, in fact.
Well, I would like to add in a caveat. Paid muscle.
Target acquired.
Yeah.
There's an opportunity here for you to offer to pay
Well-
more.
Yeah.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Incoming missile.
There's a terrible name for an organization as well.
Again, I feel like any order calling itself the Crimson Inclination probably has other inclinations than just freedom, but... Oh well.
Such an atrocious name.
Oh, God. My cockpit isn't in an atrocious shape. This dragon is kind of in my face. On the bright side, it is the thing we're supposed to be killing, so... Don't you run away.
Should have had this Black Knight dead ages ago. I just can't fucking hit it.
Come on, little dragon, just fall over.
There we go. The sin of his rebellion.
What do you suppose he meant by that? Regardless, the snake's head has been cut off, and his remaining
What I think he meant by that, I think he was fucking desperate and losing.
You should be good to return to the dropship. House Carito will be pleased to learn that Branson has been taken off the board.
This is aiming to cliff.
Ooh. Okay, dropship. Over there. Good. Your revolution is only just if you are able to hang on to power. This is why Franco is not remembered as a Nazi dictator, despite...
This is why Mao is the hero of the Chinese Communist Party. And
Correct.
China by extension. Yeah, Restati, it is lagging like hell. To be honest with you, I think I might have to stop Arch. Because the unbelievably bad frame rate.
Yep. It is difficult to play.
Yeah.
I mean, at least we finally became
Well,
professionals. That's nice.
Yeah, I mean, we've only been doing this for ages. Oh no, there is one more after this.
Oh. Total damage is 306, 3 million payout. Now that's a good one for once.
Yeah, that was actually worth it.
Ooh, that's a nearly intact blackjack. Ooh.
Do you want it?
It might be nice to have as a backup mech so we can start planning for doing operations.
We can get an engine for it if you like.
Because the blackjack's not a terrible, like, second wave backup mech.
No, it's not.
So if we can get ourselves 4 backup mechs, we can probably start doing the longer ones for bigger payouts.
Yeah. That would be
Right.
nice, wouldn't it?
Well, I guess we can save the last mission for next time then, if you want.
I guess we're going to have to. I really would like to carry on, but what can we do?
And maybe we can have Dev
So
join us too.
I guess what I'm going to... God, can you even imagine? Right, okay, I'll chat. What I'm going to do is I'm going to end this stream, and then I'll probably play some more Baldur's Gate. So I'll be back in a minute, basically. And Arch, I'll speak to you next time, man.
Definitely. See you next Friday, my dude.
See ya.
A shorter round this week, chat, but with that kind of frame rate, I can definitely understand. It was painful enough. Oh, God. Like, the target is somewhere, I just don't necessarily know exactly where the target is. But it's definitely somewhere. It is definitely somewhere. On the screen, off the screen, next to the screen. Alright, well, we'll have Sargon's link in the description down below, of course, as always. Tomorrow we will have the ArchCast, and then we'll have more Baldur's Gate on Sunday. And I'm thinking we'll do a round of Command Modern Operations next week, because I want to do the scenario I made Kyle do, but... you know, with competency, and skill, and knowledge, and panache, and all of the things that I have and he does not. Yes, yes. I think so. Speaking of, is anyone streaming right now? Kyle's streaming. Kyle never raids me anymore. Do we want to give Kyle anything? I guess we should give Kyle something. A little something. There. We'll raid Kyle. Go tell him that he is a flagrant homosexual. I believe he deserves it. So until tomorrow, then, chat. Thank you all very much for watching and for your super generous donations, and we will see you all again soon. Have a good day.